Here we go, here we go, here we go. We got unit G1b here. We're talking about rigid transformation with congruence, triangle congruence pretty much. So state if the two triangles are congruent. Well, we have a set of postulates. We can do side, side, side. That's okay. We could do angle, side, angle. That's okay. We could do side, angle, side. So we can do like a combination alternate thing. But we need 3 items for those. And we could also do angle, angle, side, which is really kind of a subset of angle, side, angle, but it still works. What can we not do? Well, we can't do angle, angle, angle. That doesn't work. And we can't do side, side, angle. That doesn't work either. So if we have one of those combinations, or the combinations don't happen to match, then it's not necessarily congruent. But if they do, then we sure can. So here we go. We're looking at number 71. We have these 2 marks, and then we got a mark through the middle. Wait, Mr. Butler, why can you do that? Well, it's an overlap. This is an overlap. And when 2 things overlap perfectly, then they're equal. Well, there's a more proper way of saying this in geometry, and it's called the reflexive property. The reflexive property of congruence. That tells me that this piece is congruent to itself. It's twin. Well, let's see what I got then. I got a side, I have another side, and I have an angle. I have a side, and I have another side, and I have an angle. The trick is to see that here's your 2 sides, and the angle is in between. And here's the other 2 sides, and the angle is in between. Therefore, we have an angle in the middle, and another angle in the middle. So, yes, it's congruent because of side, angle, side. Okay, let's look at 73. So here we have these angles marked. We have these sides here marked. But whoa, check this out. This angle here is also congruent. So if those 2 angles are congruent, wait, why are they congruent? Oh, wait, you don't know why? These are vertical angles. Vertical angles are congruent. So because they're vertical angles, that means that they're congruent. They have like that crisscross pattern, like an X or scissors, you could say. And that means they're congruent. That means I got an angle here, side here, and another angle there. And I have an angle here, a side there, and another angle there. Notice that the side is in between the 2 angles. It's right here in between. That means that I have the pattern angle, side, angle, and that's in my list. Similarly, for the other one, I have the angles with the side in between. So by angle, side, angle, they are congruent. Excellent. Now let's see the other side of this. What if I said, please make these congruent? They're not yet, but please make them congruent. But do it in a very specific way. For example, do it in this pattern, angle, side, angle. Okay, well, let's see what we got. We have this angle here. It's got double marks, and this angle here. We also have an angle in the middle for the vertical angle. So we have vertical angles that are congruent as well. Vertical angles congruent. Now to finish this off, what do we need? All right, so we got an angle and we have our other angle. We need the side in the middle. So if I'm looking at all of this, and I see 2 angles here, so I got this angle here, and I got this angle here, then I'm looking for that side that's in the middle. So I need this piece. I'm not told that. It's not given to me, but I need it. Similarly, I have this angle here, and this angle there, so I need this side in between. So I need that side. Now I've gone and just covered it up. I can't even see what's still there. So what's the letter there? It's an I. So I need JI congruent to KI. If I had that, I don't, but if I had that. Then the triangles are congruent. And that's the idea. It's looking at if they're congruent or not. Now, I actually did a bunch of questions like these and the previous ones in another practice video, so I'm not going to go through a whole bunch of them. I'm going to cut it right there and then kind of move on to the isosceles and equilateral relationship.